Good morning, students, and once again, welcome to Pankaj's Echelon Tutorials. And in this session, we are going to continue with our ICSE curriculum maths. Okay, so today's video is on ICSE 7th grade maths. Okay, and I think we were into profit and loss chapter, and in the previous video before this one I had already put on some 8 formulas for you, and moreover I had solved some 4 problems for you. Okay, so in continuation of that, now we are going to solve few more problems over here. Okay, so very first problem that I want to solve is right on your screen. So let me take it over here. Right. Now this is that question. Now slightly let me make it big. Okay. Yeah. This is number 2. We'll come to that later. Okay. Fine. Okay. So here we are on example number 1. Now this is from profit and loss chapter, and the example 1 says that Ramesh bought a set of color pens for rupees 150 from a stationery shop and sold it for rupees 165 to his friend Gopal. Find Ramesh's profit. Okay. So what all things are given that we are going to write first. Ramesh bought a set of color pens for rupees 150. So the first thing that I'm going to write is the cost price of color pens is rupees 150. Okay. Then he bought this from the stationery, and he sold it at rupees 165 to his friend. Okay, so selling price of these color pens is equal to rupees 165, right? Okay, now it was sold to his friend Gopal. Now find Ramesh's profit. Now what is the profit made by Ramesh? Now selling price since selling price is greater than cost price, therefore profit is incurred. Okay, now how much profit is incurred, that will calculate. We know that profit is equal to P stands for profit. Okay, profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. So that will be equal to 165 minus 150, and that will be equal to 15 rupees, right? Therefore, the profit made by Ramesh is 15 rupees. Okay, so finally I'll write the answer as uh, Ramesh made profit of rupees 15. So that was example number 1 that we have solved. Now let us come to example number 2. Now this is that example number 2. I will bring it over here. Okay. So here you are. Okay. Example number 2. Now what example number 2 has to say is Shikha bought a pair of earrings from the market for rupees 75. Okay. So you can write down here number 2. That was 1, right? Did I write that? No. This was 1. This is 2. Okay. Shikha bought a pair of earrings from the market for rupees 75. So cost price of earrings is equal to rupees 75, right? Fine. And sold it for rupees 85 to a friend. So selling price of the same earrings is equal to rupees 85. Okay. Find out whether Shika is in profit or loss and what is the profit or loss that she has made. So to find out whether Shika made a profit or a loss, we'll check whether selling price is greater than cost price or cost price is greater than selling price. So you can see here that since selling price is greater than the cost price, therefore profit is incurred. Okay. And this profit is equal to selling price minus cost price, which is equal to selling price is 85, cost price is 75, and 85 minus 75 is rupees 10. Therefore, the answer will be Shikha has made profit of rupees 10. Is that clear? Okay. Now, let us go to the next example. That is example number 3. Okay. So in this third example, let us see what is the question first of all. Here is that example number 3. Okay. So let me bring it over here. Fine. Okay. Now you can see it clearly. Fine. Now example number 3. Example number 3. It says what? Find cost price when selling price is it 580 and profit is rupees 30. Okay. Yeah. So given is cost price. Cost price is you have to find out what is cost price. Selling price is equal to rupees 580, that is given, and moreover profit P is given to you as rupees 30. Okay, profit is given as rupees 30. Now what you have to find out is cost price. So what is the formula that we are going to use is, we know that, now what is the formula relating these three, profit, selling price and cost price? We know that P is equal to SP minus a CP. Okay, this is the formula. Now just plug in the values. Profit is 30 rupees, so I'll write 30 in place of P. Selling price is 580, so I'll write 580 in place of selling price. Cost price, I don't know, so I'll keep it as it is, cost price. Now I want to find out the cost price, so I will make this CP as the subject. Okay, so to make it as a subject, it has a negative sign over here, so I'll bring it on left hand side, so it will become plus CP. Okay, positive CP. This will be equal to 580, I'm keeping here only, and this 30 I'll have to bring it on this side, so it will become minus 30. Okay, now this will give me CP. CP is equal to 580 minus 30 should be 550. So rupees 550 is the cost price. Okay, so the answer can be written as, answer is cost price is equal to rupees 550. Now coming to the next question. This is that question, example number 4. Oh, it's too huge. That is enough. Okay. Example number 4. So let us start with the fourth example. Now what the fourth example says is, Vaibhav bought a pair of socks for rupees 65. 65, right? So cost price of socks is equal to rupees 65. Okay, and sold it for rupees 62. Okay, so selling price of the socks is rupees 62. Okay, find the loss. So loss is equal to how much? Now for this particular question, The formula that we are going to choose is relating these three things, that is loss, cost price and selling price. And we know that formula. Formula number 2 is loss equal to cost price minus the selling price. Okay, this is the formula we are going to use. So loss we have to find out. So loss will keep it as it is, L equal to, now what is cost price? It is rupees 65, and selling price rupees 62. 65 minus 62 is rupees 3. Therefore loss incurred by Vaibhav is rupees 3. That's the answer. Okay, for example number 4. And let us do one more question. Here we have one question number 5. Okay, 5. Oh, oh, okay, here we go. This is example number 5. Okay, fifth one. Sonu bought a geometry box for rupees 45. So cost price of the geometry box is equal to rupees 45 and sold it for rupees 40. So selling price of the same geometry box is equal to rupees 40. That's it, 40. Okay, to his friend. Find out whether Sonu is in profit or loss and what is the profit or loss that he has incurred. Okay, now here you can see that because your cost price is greater than selling price. See, cost price is 45 and selling price is 40. So because cost price is greater than selling price, you can say that loss is incurred. Okay. Now, what will be the loss incurred? So loss will be equal to cost price minus selling price, which is equal to 45 minus 40, which is equal to rupees 5. 45 minus 40 is rupees 5. Therefore, your answer will be Sonu has incurred a loss and the loss is of the loss is of rupees 5. Is that clear? Okay. So first 5 questions in this particular video we have solved, and I think that's all for today. In the next coming video, I'm going to come with more questions on profit and loss, and slowly, steadily, we are going to proceed in this chapter. Okay. So that's all for today. Till then, goodbye. See you all. Take care.